Welcome to Umoja 2 TV, here to bring you another high school sportscast. And we're here at Colonie High School for the 2019 Pep Sand Holiday Tournament, where the Colonie, the host team, invites, who we got here, Coach?
The Kingston
Tigers. Coach, Kingston Tigers, Coach, are 8-0 coming into this game. The tip ball is won by the Garnet Raiders. The Garnet Raiders in our white jerseys go to our left, and the Kingston Tigers in the burgundy jerseys will go to our left. Got a quick steal here by Kingston. They get the tip out, unable to go down a lay down on the layup. Another steal here, Coach. These Kingston guards are pretty quick here. Oh, get that out of here. They're like Coin there for the block. Or is that Logan?
Logan there.
Logan there for the block.
Well, we know this Kingston team is always tough.
Scott. I'm sorry, Coach.
Yeah, the Kingston team is always tough, Coach. They always give a good outing, that's for sure.
No question about that, Coach. They beat some pretty good teams. They beat the defending state Class A champions in Poughkeepsie, 79-69, early in the season. And they beat Middletown, too, as well, Coach. That three ball by the Tigers, Coach, coming out, starting out quick.
Like Clayton Patello there, Coach.
Clayton Patello.
Coach,
he had 5 3-pointers in the first game against Gilderland in the same tournament.
I wouldn't be surprised if Coach D'Agostino elects to take a quick 30-second timeout to talk about it. That's almost 3 consecutive turnovers right in a row. I don't even think they had an attempted shot this quarter so far with their possessions that they have. 3 straight turnovers.
Okay, it's 3-0. Just hit 7-minute mark here in the first quarter. Spots it again, throws it up, drops it in, Coach. That's 2 3 balls by Clayton Patello, the 6-foot junior guard against Gilderland, Coach. He dropped 19 points. Like I said earlier, he finished with 5 3-pointers. So we know he's a 3-point shooter now, Coach.
Absolutely. When you made that statement, I said, well, we know he can shoot the 3, and he comes back and hits back-to-back 3-pointers right now. And I know Coach D'Agostino cannot be happy with on the onset of this game coming out in the first quarter and having 3 straight turnovers and down 6-0 here earlier on, especially when you're the home team.
Yeah, that's got to be an issue and a problem that he wants to get ratified. Okay. Ball gets worked up the floor. Colonie drives it in, unable to go down. He wanted a foul there. Oh, he steps back on the 3 ball, unable to go down. Oh, Victor Parr gets ripped. Crosses him over, drives it to the basket, count the bucket. The Tigers. 6-point advantage, Coach, 16-19.
No, 8-point advantage at this juncture, looking to make it a 9-point game. The basket was good,
yes,
Coach.
Yes, they didn't put the score up. Now they did. Okay. 6-19 mark in the first quarter, Coach, here, man. It looks like these Tigers, man, they get after the defensive end, Coach. They got active hands, they move around, and, this guard here in the foul line, Coach, he's been a lot of turnovers for it against Colonie right now. Knocked in the free throw. I believe that's Dylan Perry.
Dylan Perry is, Coach.
Dylan Perry had 4 3-pointers, Coach, against Gilderland. He finished with 14 points.
Another guy who can knock down the 3 ball.
Yep, 5'10" senior guard. Long 3 ball, no good. Rebound, Kingston. Gets it out to Patello. He gets fouled, shows the muscle. He will go to the line with the harm. 11-0, Coach, at the 5:52 mark. Patello can do it either way, Coach. Long bombs, or you go inside with the big guys in the paint.
Yeah, he's shown the repertoire of moves from hitting from the outside, going in, taking contact, finishing strong and getting the and one. He got a chance to complete a 3-point play here.
Coach, what do you think is going through D'Agostino's mind here? You just can't get anything going with these quick guards of the Tigers.
You got to be careful here before they go take this game and run away and hide.
Oh, gets tipped out. Uh-oh, Dylan spots it, goes up, no good. Deflected a little bit, came down with it for Colonie. Rebound. Give it Marcus Shelton sighting. He has the ball there now for the first time. Throws up the 3-ball. Knocks it in. You got to get this guy going, Coach.
Yeah, much needed basket right there to stem the tide right here before they run away and hide with it.
Shelton, that's his highest point total this season. No, another 2-pointer here, Coach, by the Tigers. Shelton's highest point total this season was against CBA in the victory. He had 19 points.
And Victor Farr gets in on the action with a 2-pointer of his own right there, Coach. And here another turnover.
We got a push here against Colonie. Colonie's mounting up the team fouls now. Victor Farr is on the Colonie team, Coach.
Oh, I'm sorry, Coach. That was Shaquan
Royal?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, out of bounds.
Oh. And we had a couple substitutions. Brendan Coyle checks in for Colonie as well, and Quavar Banks.
Oh, Shaquan, Coach, knocks in the 3-ball. He had 11 points against Gilderland, Coach. He had 0 threes. I guess anybody getting to act this game.
You ain't lying. They got 3 threes already on the onset of the game.
We got 4:40 to go, Coach, in the first quarter. 16-3. Tigers of Kingston has the advantage. Coyle gets the ball. This is travel.
It's starting not to be even funny now. That's their 6th turnover of the quarter, Coach, and we still have 4:31 left here in the quarter.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, Coach, you guys are undefeated. 8-0 record overall, and they're 2-0 in their league. Oh, knocks in.
Starting to see why they're undefeated.
Yeah, rattles around, doesn't go down for them. They're in the Orange County 1 League in Section 9. Colonie just came off a great victory, Coach, against the Section 3 team in Liverpool. They could try to get the out-of-conference record up. Gonna be a tough one here. Oh, baby! This Dylan Perry kid is awesome, Coach. This kid is sick.
Mm-hmm.
I guess anywhere he wants on the court right now, Coach. Are you kidding me right now?
Wow.
We got 3:58 to go, Coach. 18-3. Colonie seems to be a little flat-footed, not into the game. Maybe too much holiday eating. I don't know, Coach, but it's not looking good for him right now.
Coach, what'd you say his name was?
Dylan Perry.
I think that's Dylan Perry or Brady Short.
They both 5'10". I could be saying it wrong. So we going with Brady Short.
Going with Brady Short.
Okay, Brady Short.
Yep.
Brady Short, Coach, again.
Playing tall, though. That's his 8th point of the quarter, so he's filling it up here now, and they're out to an 18-point lead here.
That's the 5'10" senior guard as well, Coach.
And I like Quavar Banks. Good, strong drive
good
there.
Tip out turnover. Oh, good. Try to get back into the game here. Nice play there by Quavar Banks, right?
Yes, he brings a lot of energy to the table too, Coach. Patella comes up short there with his 3-point attempt.
Coyle gets the ball up the floor. Try to go from behind. This call for the foul there. Colonie will take it down the side.
That's Royals first, team's first.
Amir Royal, you said, Coach?
It was Royals first.
Oh, Royal, I'm sorry.
And Roll checks in, Coach, for the Kingston Tigers.
What number is he?
Number 11. Unfortunately, Coach, one of your pet peeves, Colonie doesn't have the information on the Kingston team and their program. I don't know if that's Kingston fault or that's Colonie fault.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay, we got a foul here as Shelton tries to drive it in there.
No, foul on Davon Johnson, his first team, second.
This Colonie team, Coach, is kind of big. They got like 3 guys over 6'5", like 6'6", 6'7", 6'5" over there, Coach.
Yeah, kind of one thing you want to have as a coach, that's for sure.
No question about it. Shelton gets inside, gets big, and it drops. Gets him a little closer, Coach. You got 7-21 there. You got a deficit here, 7-21.
Well, you got Shelton working to do what he can do to keep them around in this game and make them relevant, that's for sure.
Work the ball around the horn. You know what type of offense they're running here, Coach?
Look like Colonie is in a 3-2. I do see that.
Turn it over.
So now it's the second turnover right here for the Kingston Tigers. So let's see if Colonie could capitalize.
Brendan Cole is 6'4". He looks bigger than that. Logan Scott is 6'6", and Sheldon is 6'5". We got a turnover. Patillo got it. Oh, he gives it up to Royal. Royal blows the bunny. Oh, Rolly.
And rolls it in.
Amir rolls. Oh, turnover here by Shelton. Tried to do too much. Got a foul up top by Quavier Banks.
Got his first team's 5th, so they're mounting up the fouls here along with being down by 16 points. They're mounting up the fouls here as well.
2:09 to play in the first quarter, 23-7.
And we got number 30. Parker comes in for Kingston. And Perry checks in as well. Number 5 Perry and number 30 Parker checks in.
That's what I've been calling. That's what I've been calling short all this time.
Oh yeah.
Brady Short has the ball. Gives a look at it, passes it to his right, knocks it
Perry,
in.
Coach.
Perry off the bench. 5'10" senior guard there. He's the one that had 4 3-pointers, Coach, and 14 points versus Gilderland. Brady Short had 21 points against Gilderland. Oh, we got deflection here, Coach, in the steal. Oh, baby. They did the jelly, unable to complete the sandwich there. He drives in, try to do a Euro, no good. Logan, big rebound. And finish strong in the paint. 9-26. Garnet Raiders trying to get closer.
They got to chip away here at this lead. To be down by this much in the first quarter is not promising.
Ball gets knocked around. Gets stolen away there. That's Logan Scott. Gets it up to Banks. Banks drives in. Scores the bucket. Tough in the paint. 26-11. Tigers are up over the Garnet Raiders.
Quavier plays with a lot of intensity, a lot of tenacity as well.
We're nearing 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Got a high screen. He turns it down, drives it, draws the defense, kicks it out, unable to knock down the 3. Amir Rowley. Marcus, Coach, he's a big, strong point guard. Looks like they got him at position they got him at this year a lot, Coach.
Yep.
We under 5 seconds. 4, 3, throws up the jumper at the buzzer, and it's good! That's Sean Wright.
That's a big shot by Dylan, Coach. That's Dylan.
Oh, Dylan?
Anti-Yak, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah,
big
Dylan
shot right there.
Okay. Big shot.
Cuts the lead within 12. They was down by as many as, I want to say, 17, 16 at some point?
Yes, Coach.
So that's a big shot right there.
Back to live action to start the second quarter. 26-14. Kingston Tigers are up. Spots it, no good. That was a shot by Brady Short. They might be a little cold here, Coach. Start the second stanza. Oh, baby, drives it in. Parr. Victor drops it in. Victor Parr, he get him closer because he got it to 10.
You got to be happy with that right now, especially the way they came out the gate. Looked like Kingston was going to run away and hide. And Colonie stays in this 2-3 zone right here.
Spots the 3. There's long 2-pointer. Knocks it in. Shaquan Royal, the junior guard. He had 11 points against Gilman. Banks goes up, no good. Oh,
block.
Oh, way to follow a shot.
Parker
got
missed. Oh, we got a foul call. Might be on Parker, too.
Was it on Parker, Coach?
He's on Parker, Coach. His first team's third. And they have a chance to get it right back within 10 after that nice pull-up by Royal. Mm-hmm.
Ball gets worked around. Victor Parr gets it over. Oh, Antonak turns it over. Brady short. 5'10" guard scores it. Get inside to Shelton. He battles. He gets hit. The foul happened on the floor. Take it out underneath.
So another foul on Parker.
30-16. We got 6:27 here in the second quarter. Banks drives it again. Gets it blocked. Brady short. Scores the bucket.
You got to get a timeout here, and he does.
32-16.
Actually, when they started climbing back in the game, they got it as down 10. Now it's back up to a 16-point lead.
I mean, you gotta like Banks' aggressiveness, coach, especially when nothing's going for your team. But at the same time, you gotta know when to pull back as well. You know what I mean? You gotta get a better opportunity to score there. That was a good take, but too many hands in there, man. You gotta understand. You got some trees in there. You gotta, look to pass sometimes.
Yeah, he's trying to make something happen so bad, and that's when sometimes you start to force things, especially when you see your teams getting down.
Right. All right, we have 6:18 mark, and Tigers 32, Colonie Garnet Raiders 16. Back to live actions. We got 6:18 on the clock. 32-16. Kingston Tigers up. We got a full court pressure, coach. 2-2-1. Out of the timeout by the Garnet Raiders.
Not a bad idea.
Got Banks out of control. He gets out of the trap. Find Logan down low. Oh, he blows the bunny. He gets his rebound. It gets blocked from behind. Stays here.
Good no call by the official right there.
That was a great no call.
Yeah, D'Agostino was looking for a foul, but I didn't see nothing there. I thought a good block and a good no call right there.
Great block.
And Banks is coming out the game right now. I know maybe he needs a breather, but he's been one of their bright spots for the Colonie Raiders.
Yeah. Sheldon throws it up. Able to go down. He get yanked from behind.
And Parker got his third foul. So Parker picks up his third and team's fourth. And for number 32, checks into the game for the Kingston.
Whitaker? Mm-hmm. Chris Whitaker, the 6'7" sophomore. Like, you have bandages on his knee there, so he might be coming off an injury himself. We heard about, we spoke to Coach, to Coyle's father. Coyle's father, and he said that he had an issue with his hand.
Yes. Oh, nice.
Oh, good pass. Gets it up, scores the bucket. Perry, 5-10 yard, scores the bucket. We got 5:35, second quarter, 34.
And they've
16.
been doing work with Patello over on the bench, who's set to check in the game.
Spots up, no good. Rebound. Right. Sheldon rolls right off. Oh, these guys get out and run fast.
They get out and run.
Why he passed that? Oh, he might be hurt. Perry should have just scored that layup, Coach. I don't know why he passed that back out.
Yeah, he was being too unselfish there. And Sean Espy picks up the foul for the Raiders. And that's his first team 6 foul. So the next one, the Kingston Tigers will be shooting the bonus.
Brady Short takes a needed break over there.
And Patello checks in for him, who had a nice rest on the bench while they was doing work.
And Corey Jones takes a break too. And they bring back in Amir Raleigh along with Patillo. Oh, baby, Perry knocks it down. Coach, this guy knocked down 4 3-pointers, Coach. You know he can shoot it.
Yep, and that's their 5th 3-pointer of the game. And now gets
the ball, gets it in.
They have their largest lead of the game at 21, now to 19
Marcus
on that
Sheldon
basket.
Scores the bucket. The 6'5", 185-pound junior forward. Oh, Patillo, Coach. Pier. Nothing but butter right there, Coach.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm looking at the prospects here, and I'm wondering, should Colonie Raiders at least try zone? I know Kingston has some good athletes, but they might want to even try zone here.
40-18, Kingston Tigers over the Garnet Raiders. Coyle spots it. Knocks it in First three-pointer of the
Didn't
game.
look like his hand hurt on that shot, Coach. We talked to his dad earlier. His dad said he had a lot of hand troubles that was giving him complications with getting minutes. And on that one, he looked fine.
He only played in 3 games so far this season, and his highest game so far out of those 3 was against Waterville Elite, where he dropped 14 points. There's Shaquan Royal, the 6'2" junior guard.
And every time he scores, he's glaring over at the Colonie bench. I don't know if they're chirping at him or nothing, but
They gotta be, Coach. Yeah, that's what ballers do. Oh, Parr knocks it in. Right back at him.
Look like
they better leave that guy alone, Coach.
Yeah, I think Farr he's starting to light it up a little bit too, getting here. And Quadvere Banks is set to come in the game, and I think he needs to be on the court right now. He was one of the ones offering them offense.
The ball gets bounced around. It's turnover. Garnet Raiders. 42-23. 3:25 to go. Second quarter before half. Drives it in. Quayle.
Looked like that foul is going to be on Sean Epsies.
Quayle will go to the line.
His first team 6. So the next one, 8. Both teams are in the bonus from the rest of the way here.
The 6'4", 185-pound junior guard, Brendan Quayle, go to the line. Coach, he's 100% from the free throw line this year. He made 6 of 6 so far. This guy is automatic.
I'm sorry, that foul was on Chris Whitaker. I gave that to the wrong team.
Coach, Pierre. You might have missed a free throw all season, Coach.
Looking like that, huh?
Wow. Damn. Nothing but the bottom. That gets him a little closer, Coach. 42-24. Knocks in the second one.
And Brady Short checks back into the game, Coach, and he replaces Rowe, gives him a break.
Short breather there for Short. I like Short's game, Coach. I like his mentality. I like his swag out there, Coach.
I do, too.
His confidence is like, he lays it down on the court. Penetration kick there.
And Colonie went to a 3-2. They're trying to avert the shooters, but you have this driving kick at
Oh, good block. Way to get out there. That was good defense by Ashawn Wright, Coach. A 6', 165-pound guard. Yep. Junior guard.
And I see what Colonie is doing. They're going to a 3-2 to try to avert the shooters of this Kingston team who's been able to show the propensity to knock down the 3. And then we have a foul right here on Coyle mixing it up inside. And that's a 1-and-1. That's a bad foul right there in the situation.
He's going to send the sophomore to the line.
And what you see right here is
that's a great foul. Wright drives it all the way to the rack. Unable to go down. Get it out.
And you got to get back on D with these guys, man. Good charge take right there.
Marcus plants his feet, takes that charge, absorbs it.
And that foul is on Roy. I'm sorry, Coach.
Yep, go ahead.
That foul's on Royal. His second, so Coach is going to give him a break so he don't pick up a third foul and get inside foul trouble. And Royal comes back in the game for him.
We got 2:43 left in the first half. 42-25. Look like Connie's coach has got their marbles back a little bit, though. It's like they're playing basketball now. You know what I mean?
A little bit better.
Drives it, unable to go down. Marcus had it.
It does look like it's a lid on the basket for Colonie as well, too.
They're battling, though, Coach. Uh-oh, get it out. Perry gets it. Lays it up. Oh, over par.
No, these guys get in transition so fast that I think you got to worry about getting back on D now. I mean, that's
usually a point guard's responsibility. Usually, when we were taught since we were little lads, Coach, is that the point guard, your responsibility is to make sure you get back.
I mean, these guys are sitting 2 or 3 players, though. It's going to take more than the point guard to get back.
Oh, Corners throws it up, unable to go down from long range. Short gets the ball from Roy. Roy gets it back. Roy drives it all the way to the rack. Gets slapped away.
Look at Roy on the floor. And we're going to get Royal for kind of taking out the legs right there for diving for the loose ball.
You usually don't see that call. They usually wait for the jump ball on that. That's a good thing. I'm glad the referees will make that call. You know what I mean? Usually they go right to the jump ball right away.
Yeah, because what it is that people think that because you're going for a loose ball, you could just do all kind of sorts of things, push guys out the way, take their legs from under them. You hear guys say, it's a loose ball. That doesn't mean that you could take a guy out to go get the loose ball.
Exactly. Coach, you got Kingston coming to play Troy as well, Coach, in a few more weeks here. So they so far they're looking pretty good against Section 2 teams. Right, they beat Gilman another night, and they're in a good game here, and have a good lead right now in this game here. So I need to do something to send these Colonie Tigers back with a bad taste of Section 2 in their mouth.
Yeah, that's a fact. And Kingston and Troy routinely has a battle annually every year with those guys. So
I believe that game will be the 28th of January. But don't quote me, Coach.
I never do.
Those are the way. That was Shaquari Jones.
And that's their 5th turnover. They haven't had a lot to be desired in the turnover department. Not much there, 5, but Colonie now has 11 turnovers in the game. So that's been one of their Achilles' heel.
Ball's getting worked around.
I just thought earlier on when quarterback Banks was heating up.
Barr throws up an air ball.
I just thought earlier when Conveyor Banks started heating up and was giving them some instant offense, I thought that maybe it would have been most advantageous probably at that juncture to keep him on the floor. You never know. Like you always talk about players going out and getting cold sometimes.
I think before he came out, though, he provided a lot of energy, but he missed his last 2 shots. Short! What a nice dribble drive.
This guy isn't missing too many shots at all. His 14th point of the half so far, Coach.
Yeah. Section 9 got some ballers. Short. Oh, baby.
You going to make that short? Oh. And he was looking for the foul on that one.
Yeah. Short guy goes. He can play.
I told you he got a tall game.
No question about it. What do you do to defend a guy like that, Coach?
I mean,
go to zone?
They're in zone.
Oh, what do you do?
Transition, they have to get back on defense and stop the ball transitional-wise. That's where a lot of the Kingston points they did it both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So maybe you just send one guy to the rebound, everybody else get back.
At this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point. Don't worry about offensive rebound.
Hard drives it. Gets fouled on top.
That foul's on number 12 for the Kingston.
Shaquari Jones. That foul's on Shaquari Jones of Kingston. That was sent Parr to the line.
And this is a good opportunity for them to put some points on the board while the clock is stopped.
Yeah, 5.5 seconds left to go before half, Coach, and it's 49. Kingston Tigers and Colonie Garnet Raiders 27. Bard clinks it off, the 1-and-1.
That looked real ugly.
Gets it to Perry for the last second 3, Coach. Oh! Splash! Perry! 5'10" senior guard. That's how you finish a half, Coach.
Absolutely. And what I'm most impressed with, like you talked about Short doing all the right things.
Yes.
Normally guys in that situation feel compelled to be rushed and take a 50-foot shot on the clock. He had enough composure to kick it up to Perry, get a nice look, and he knocked it down for 3. I mean, that's the worst thing that could have happened for D'Agostino and the Colonie Raiders at this point.
That's right. That's right. Coach, what do you think about my thought, what I said earlier, Coach, about maybe D'Agostino has to just send one guy going to the rebound. Everybody else is getting back.
I mean, your thought is, I don't really agree with a lot of your thoughts, but I'll tell you right now, that's a good thought because forget the offensive rebounds.
Right.
These guys are like on a racetrack.
Yeah.
They're sending 3 guys out, and they're getting out in transition and getting easy buckets, 1-2 passes. They're a willing passing team. They share the ball very well. Yes, Coach, send one guy and have everybody race and get back. You got to stop the bleeding somewhere. You know what I mean?
And I think a lot of damage definitely comes from transition. I think a lot of that. At half court, they got him a few times. You know what I mean? But it's going to happen in the game.
Right.
But the transition stuff has really been that part that's really been hurting them.
I would say a combination because if you're shooting 6 threes, you're not shooting 6 threes. They knock down. I got them at 6 threes right now.
You got that last one too?
Yeah, I caught that.
Okay.
Did I get that one? But yeah, maybe 7. But I got these guys. So a lot of those threes are not happening in transition.
Right.
All right?
Right.
They're happening in half-court sets.
Right.
So right now, the Colonie Raiders has a lot of work cut.
All right, if you're Kingston, Coach, what are you thinking about there? What are you saying your guys?
I'm going to be comical here. Run away with it, guys. Let's run these guys out of the gym. Let's get real. Like the coach saying, guys, let's run it out the gym right now.
Yeah.
Let's don't go. When you come out, you say 0-0.
Right.
All right, you got to keep these guys grounded. They don't rest on their laurels. Go A-no for a reason.
Right.
You come out and you press the gas pedal on these guys and keep it up. And you try to blow these doors open early.
Wow.
Don't even give them no hope.
No hope.
No hope at all.
Okay, Coach. That's halftime report. We got Kingston Tigers 51, Colonie Garnet Raiders 27. Back to live action to begin the second half. 51-27. Kingston Tigers are up.
All right, 24.
Wow.
Here in the third period.
Coach, what did Ron Kelder say to them guys in the locker room, Coach?
He's like, let's blow them out.
Yeah. Turnover up top here by Wright.
My fouls are asking Wright, his team first for the second half. Well, Coach, he basically told him, Coach, don't get complacent.
Right.
Come out here and keep the foot on the pedal, doing what you're doing. You're on the road. We got to keep it on the foot on their neck right now.
Turnover. Kingston's first turnover of the second half. Okay, Coach. There's a long timeout, Coach. Colonie barely got in the locker room before the clock expired, Coach. What do you think all that talk was about?
They had a lot to cover. With transitional defense, closing out on three-point shooting. They had a lot to cover, and being able to offensively also get something going. So it was a lot to cover in that halftime little session right there.
Yeah. Turns down the three ball, drives it, kicks it to Sheldon. Sheldon draws the foul and the bucket. Goal line for the three-point opportunity. Sheldon on the season, Coach, is a 78% free throw shooter. He went there 32 times and made 25 of them.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And Dowling Perry, he picks up the foul, his first. Team's first.
Hits the posterior. Oh, far. Coach got the rebound, got it knocked away. Shaquan Royal gets the ball over. Gets it back from short. Turns down the screen. Wright reaches for the ball, gets knocked away. Coach, Shaquan Royal guy has a lot of heart over there, Coach. A lot of heart by the young fella. That's the one staring at the bench, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's the one that's making shots and giving glares at the bench.
That's deep, Coach. Patello. Wow! Coach, haven't seen a shooter performance. Not quite as much as Baldwin, my boy Bowmansville over there stalling, but, Coach, he's pretty close.
He's pretty close. He's putting on a little show here, and I don't think he might have missed one at this juncture, Coach, and that's his fourth of the game.
Wright drives it in. Unable to finish. Oh, baby! Good pass. Unable to got quick hands in there that time by the Colonie defender.
Yeah, Sheldon got a quick hand in there.
Yeah, that's
luckily.
a pretty play. Far spots up the nice mid-range jumper. Perry gets out. Oh, baby. Oh, rolls off. Kind of a late call on that. I thought he had possession when he made that call. Okay, Coach, 54-31. We got 5:52 to go.
And that foul was on Davon Johnson, his second, team second. And the Raiders got to generate something here very quickly. They're down by 23 points, Coach. This is the period where you make a run if you're going to do something normally, typically.
Right.
This is the period you got to do something here.
You don't get it back in one shot either, Coach. You got to, you got to knock down shots, and you got to come back and play solid defense. You know what I mean? Maybe get a fast break here and there. And then, play solid defense. You got to need about 2 or 3 stops right now.
Yeah, it definitely starts with your defense.
I missed a little chippy there, Coach, by Sheldon. Good defense there. Oh, he cannot control it there by Dylan Antoniuk, the 6'3" senior forward.
Oh, good pronunciation there. Oh, okay.
I'm going to get it wrong next time I say it.
I'm going to get it wrong the next 3 times I say it. I'm going to leave it up to you, matter of fact.
Short. Oh, nice dump down. Gets it out to Royal. Oh, that was too easy there, Coach. He went right down Broadway on that one.
Oh, that's real easy. His 11th point of the game, too. That was like parting of the Red Sea type stuff right there, Coach.
Yeah, Coach. Like, everybody get out of my way. Nice short-range jumper, par. I think if he finds his niche and sticks with his niche, he'll be fine. This far kid, Coach.
Yeah.
He leaves that three-pointer alone for a while and just stick to the mid-range jumper.
Exactly.
That's your game.
All right, his mid-range is okay. It's fine.
Right. Oh, wow, that's deep. Hits the posterior. Far gets it.
See, what you mean was Starling would have hit that.
Yeah,
With Ballsville.
Got the lay. Collins getting closer.
Yeah, that's Farr's 6th point of the quarter and his 10th of the game. So he's starting to cook up a little bit here, trying to keep them around, keep them relevant.
Yeah, because they didn't score the last 2 trips. So and Farr got a couple points for him. So you don't go back in one shot. One more stop here, you might do something.
The Red Sea can't part like that again.
Nope. There we go. Farr with a rebound, Coach. He's doing it all here. Rebound, hitting short-range jumpers. I mean, he's doing it all.
Pushing the ball, getting in the interior.
Oh, Coach, he's on a 6-0 run by himself.
Yes, he is. And I don't know if the coach might want a timeout here. I don't know what he's looking for. He's almost like halfway at the scorer's table talking to the official.
We're approaching 350, Coach, here in the third period.
Yeah, Coach Kelder wasn't happy with something that happened for the Kingston Tigers.
Sets his feet there, Coach. And it rattles in for Patillo.
That's their 8th 3 of the game and his 5th 3 of the game as well.
59-37, Coach, with 3:35 to go. Coach, what do you say about this Kingston team, man? Every little push that the Garnet Raiders bring their way, they find a way to get a point here, a bucket here, 3 here. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think you made a point, and what you said was they could get some offensive going. They have been able to do that. We saw Farr go on a 6-0 run, 8 points in the quarter. However, they haven't been able to get the other piece of it, what you said, and that's defensive stops. And that's the part that I'm quite sure he's calling a timeout, and he's saying, guys, good offensive stuff that we're getting here now. We have to get some defensive stops if we're going to be relevant and climb back in this game right now. Because you can't trade baskets at this juncture with that type of lead.
Okay, the Garnet Raiders will take it out with 3:35 to go. Down by a bunch here, Coach. 59-37. Tigers are up. Coyle's on the ready to check in the next dead ball. Wright has it. Here's the Farr. Finds Sheldon in the painted area. Nice mid-range jumper.
If Sheldon can get that to go, because they got him right in the zone. We've seen a lot more teams putting effective scores in the middle of the zone, which is a good idea. If they can get him going, make those chippers, and continue to get some stops, maybe they have a shot in this game.
Yeah, Coach, good driving kick.
Kingston Tigers shows a lot of patience, Coach, in their offensive sets as well.
You guys, they played together for their whole lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't see too many. Oh, turnover. Farr, Coach. You got a steal, got a rebound last time. He scores the bucket. Scores this one. Coach, Farr is just doing it all out here, Coach.
Yeah, his 14th point of the contest and 10 of the quarter.
He getting steals, Coach. He getting rebounds. He getting the push. He getting the layups. He getting short-range jumpers. He's doing it all.
Yeah, he is. And he's got it within 18. I know that sounds crazy, but it's under 20 right now. They need a couple more stops.
Pump fake by Short. Stops and pops. Comes up short. Short fouls his shot. Oh! Get that out of here. Antoniak splattered that. Return to sender. See you later. Bye. Good defensive stop there, Coach, as Coyle takes his spot.
And Royal checks into the game for Perry. And Parker checks into the game and replaces Devon Johnson.
Got 2:18, letting the ball roll into the play of action. 59-41.
Big possession here. Big possession here. You give you a little bit of life, a little bit momentum. You get a bucket here. You feel like, okay, we're still around. We're hanging in there.
Especially after that block, Coach. Starting to get a couple calls going your way now. You start to feel a little good about yourself, That ball we taking out underneath.
That's Royal's first, team's third.
Right surveys the floor.
Oh, nice hesitation right there.
Boy, that's a strong move, too.
That was a beautiful hesitation right there.
43 for the Garnet Raiders here, Coach. Kingston, 59. They're drawing a lot closer now.
And they got the points on the right side of the board. Well, yeah, they're getting close, 16-point lead.
Oh, stop and pop. Beautiful move there by Shaquan Royal.
And we got a foul on Roll on the rebound. His second, team's fourth. And Royal just notched his 13th point of the game. So, yeah, they got a solid squad, a bunch. You got Patello, you got doing it, you got Royal doing it, you got Perry doing it, you got Short. They have a good cast of characters here that can play ball and gets it done.
It's all from the guard spot, too. The guys are all guards, Coach. Turnover. They need that. Got a foul here by Wright up top against Colonie.
Not a bad foul right there. They was about to get in transition and get on a race car thing again.
Beep, beep, Bugs Bunny. About to get on Bugs Bunny.
And when you have a cast of players like that, they stop any runs, any bleedings that any team tried to mount any type of momentum, what you see Colonie is working to do, but haven't yet been able to do it because you get one of these guys that always come through and cash in.
Wright gets a hand on it. Throws it off of Portillo.
And that's Kingston's 9th turnover of the game compared to Colonie Raiders' 14th turnover of the game. So you see a big disparity right there. That's a big difference right there.
Like you said before, though, some turnovers are aggressive, and you don't mind those type of turnovers. Turnovers like this, right there, right there, Coach, that's unforced. Those are not good turnovers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Those are the kind of turnovers that leave you scratching your head.
You're right. 61-43. 105. Wow, spots it. Saquon airball, nothing but oxygen. Oh, they got their own fast break here, Coach. Oh, Logan Scott rebounds it, puts it back in.
And that's what you're talking about, being a big team like that. You got Sheldon coming up, fast break missing, and you got Logan running the break and getting the cleanup job there and getting 2 points. So we're kind of...
How's he wide open? Comes up short. Maybe a little bit too out of his range. Good defense there by Short. Wow. Turnover, Coach. Go another way. That was Chris Whitaker with the trying to use a Rucker move there, Coach.
Rucker move.
They only counts down there, man. Not in real basketball. Sheldon at the point guard duties again.
And Quavier Banks didn't see no
Turnover.
time this whole.
Portello gets it blocked. Goaltending. Yeah, another buzzer beater there by Kingston. That's an obvious goaltend. I don't know what the Colonie staff is complaining about.
Yeah, the ref is looking at him like, really, like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, nah, that's obvious, clear as day.
63-45. We're headed to the final stanza. Back to live action. Final stanza, Coach. The last hurrah for Colonie to get back into this game.
Well,
63-45.
Coach Quavier Banks been on the bench the whole third period, so
We don't know what he might have said in that locker room, Coach. He might have got disrespectful or something. I don't know.
potentially.
Those up short, no good.
Now, I have
Short,
familiarity
up
with the
short.
young man. He is a fiery kid.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh, he got hit. No call.
He don't need a call. He don't need a call.
Shaquan Royal, Coach, does it again.
The 17th point of the contest.
Oh, short range game came up short for Marcus.
That foul's on Parker. His fourth, team's fourth. So we're going to inbound the ball here.
Inbound, underneath. Gets it out. Swing it.
He fouled out, Coach. He picked up 5 quick fouls. Whitaker comes in, and Banks comes in and gives Wright a break for the Raiders. Logan wants it down low bad. It ain't get it to him.
I see him looking for it, Coach. Good defense that time by the Tigers, Coach. Closed that lane out. Oh, good defense again. Playing the passing lane. Goes up. Fouls on Banks, Coach.
That was a clear example right there where Quavier should have took the three-point shot in the corner wide open. He tries to do a little bit something different and turns into a turnover where you get nothing out of it, and you pick up a foul. Now you send this guy to the line to put more points on the board. All the scoring, his first trip tonight to the line.
Yes, knocks it in. Shaquan's a baller, Coach. This guy gets in. Patello's a baller. You got Dylan Short, he's a baller. I mean, these three guys really get after it. You got Perry who chips in with his three-point shot. You know what I mean? You also got, Amir Role who does his little thing. And you got a team full of ballers, guys who gets it.
That's a fact. And these guys can shoot the rock as well.
Yeah, they can. You get fouled up top. Like Perry got hurt.
Yeah. And Perry got to reach in, so that's his second team
reach out, teach, Coach. Like you feeling the effect of that.
All day.
Logan's a big fella, man. Like he carries the load with him. I don't know if you want to take his shoulder from him.
That's a fact. And it's a bonus. And Patello checks into the game, and he replaces Perry.
Yeah, Perry going to need some medical attention, maybe. He might have a concussion. Might have a grade 3 concussion. I don't know.
Hyperbole there a little bit, Coach.
The trainer on site, Coach? Take a look at the kid?
I think the coach is acting like the pseudo trainer right now. Coach, it's okay. He said, go to the bench. You're okay.
Go to the magic water fountain over there. Get back in the game.
You talked about Coyle earlier being a free throw shooter. He's 4 for 4 from the line right now and 5 for 5.
Guy doesn't miss, man.
Perfect from the line.
Good to see that fella back, Coach, after being out so long with his hand injury.
Yes.
We also heard, he got a scholarship offer from Siena, Coach, over the summer, right?
Yes.
Wow. Good for him. Right? He's that young fella. Banks out of control. Patello gets the ball to Short. Oh, Short. Man, his change of pace is nutty, Coach. Oh, tried to dump it down. Sophomore tracks it down.
A lot of timeout. I figured Kelder would call a timeout there, get him settled.
20-point advantage here. Colonie was making a little push, Coach, earlier. They got timeout here.
I think that was Coach Kelder's first time out of the game.
Well, 67-47 with 3:53 to go. Kingston Tigers are up. Back to live action. $5:50 to play. Final stanza. Colonie was making a push. Coach, we think about some of the teams that we covered this year so far, and some of the teams that we most likely will see. You got a charge here, Coach. Go another way. Antonia
takes the charge, and that Patello.
I mean, right now, Coach, you gotta say, Green Tech is probably one of the powerhouses in the area right now.
Yeah, that's what I would definitely venture out to say right now. Green Tech.
You know what's surprising me though? Shinahoa, where they get it done with the outside shooting, Coach. These guys are playing out of their minds right now.
And it was funny that you should say that because
long, hard, short range jumper there by far. Go ahead, Coach.
It's funny you should say that simply because
I
thought about it the other day and I was like, yo, we got to be mindful here of Shin. Like, we're not so quick to just give it all to Green Tech so fast.
Short drives, draws the foul. Go to the line shooting 2. Yeah, Coach. I mean, Shin is definitely surprised. I mean, you see the hammer that they gave Albany High.
I think Coach is having a long conversation. The referee's having a long conversation with Farr right now.
Was that foul too hard or something?
I mean, he might have said something.
But Coach, back to Shin. I mean, Shin, they just walloped Albany High in their own house. You know what I mean? I mean, that just showed me something right there with the 18 threes, the way they shared the ball with one another. If Reinisch would have played that way, Coach, last year when he had T.J. Sangare,
Yes.
it might have been a different ball.
It might have been a different ball. It might have not been Saratoga's championship. Who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, we know Reinisch last year was putting up a whole lot of shots. He didn't see a shot that he didn't like.
Yeah.
And though this year he's playing more into the team concept,
Yeah.
more what we are typical seeing with Shin type of basketball.
Right.
And as a result, you're seeing that these guys are becoming very relevant and something to reckon with, and not just say, hey, it's Green Tech's championship. I mean, don't get me wrong. You still got Saratogas of the world and Bethlehem's of the world, and still pose a potential threat. We don't want to overlook those guys.
Right.
But looking at it now, I'm not going to even call it a two-man race at this juncture at all. But I will say Green Tech looks like by far the reigning favorite to win the section this year.
Right. Yo, you got to think about it. Saratoga's struggling right now because they lost to Niskayuna not too long ago. And Niskayuna's playing ball this year, man. They put a whole lot of improvement. They got a new coach over there now, Gasco or Goss, I forget his name, but got a new coach over there, and they're doing well. You know, Boston Spa's doing decent. They got a new coach over there, so a lot of these Gilderlin's doing well with their old coach. I mean, it's more improved. I mean, Gilderlin went at Army High and beat them by 8 points. You know what I mean? Like, guys are just doing their thing right now.
Absolutely. So it's a lot to be desired out there, and I mean, we didn't get a chance to cover it, but it was the McKill King. McKill, I know we're talking about but other teams out there. McKill gave Catskill a drumming.
Oh, yeah.
Almost a 40-point drumming.
Yeah, cool. I mean, I think they're the tops in the A's. You know what I mean? If I had to think real fast on it really quickly, they'll probably be the top in the A's.
I would have to say so. I mean, they're kind of similar to Green Tech being the tops in the AA, because then you got Janon White, who transferred over there from Schenectady and already giving that McKill team a packed punch. I mean, that guy, Janon, I mean, he's an Energizer Bunny rat that goes hard.
Yeah.
Humble kid, plays well within the team's concept and all those things.
Yep. And you got Gloversville over there. We never saw them play, but they always do a wonderful job over there in Gloversville. So we'll see how they pan out as we near the end of the season. I
mean, we had a chance to also go a little bit further, a little deeper. Shelmont, we got a chance to eyes on them. Waterville League.
Yep, the Class B's. Yeah. You got Shelmont, you got Waterville League. Hudson we saw. But it looks like as far as the B's is concerned, like Catskill's probably the top right now. And then you got, then you're gonna have Waterville League. But Waterville League suffered a catastrophic loss with Mallory being out. So hopefully he gets back soon. I don't know. Is there a timetable for it?
I'm not hearing good things. I'm hearing that with the ACL, as I surmise that it may be, is that he could potentially be out for the season, but who knows?
Right.
I mean, with medical things and how worse and how bad it is, we don't know.
Right. Yeah.
But we're gonna go no basket here, so that'd be on the ground. So that'd be
69-49, Coach, with 3:36 to go in the final stanza here. They still maintain a 20-point advantage here for the Kingston Tigers.
Yeah, and it very well, they're going to pull away with a victory here. I shouldn't say pull away. They're going to come away with a victory here. And it wasn't really even close.
No.
Out from the outset, they got out in transitional basketball between half-court sets, knocking down threes. They had 8 threes. And between transitional basketball, they just got out and ran. And they ran Colonie literally out of the gym.
Coach, how do you assess this, though? I mean, obviously, Kingston's probably one of the better teams in the Section 9 area right now. They don't have much height, but they got guards that are quality. They play as a team. They play as a family. You're not going to find too many teams that play this well together. You know what I mean? You have individual teams that have, a couple players that can play ball, but they don't. They have a family grouping here in this. Look at that, Coach. Short scores in, takes the contact, scores the bucket. You know what I mean? This guy is flat out just a baller right here, Coach. But
his 19th point of the game as well. Go ahead, Coach.
How many teams are you going to play like this in the Suburban Council?
And I think that's the message that Coach D'Agostino has to walk away with this and putting that to his team, conveying that to his team and saying to them, hey, listen, this is a tough team we're coming. They're 8-0. They beat the defending champions last year in Poughkeepsie. So don't hang your heads on this. We got to take our hats off to these guys and give them credit. Now, is there some things we could have done differently when we look over the tape that we want to improve on? Absolutely. But to hang our heads way down, I mean down a little bit. You don't want to get blown out on your own court like this. You think you're going to compete. But the way down, hold on. Just hold on a second, all right? Good test game, kind of game you want to see where your guys is at.
That's right. Knocks it in, Coyle.
And if you thought you were all at, this is a game to
The word. Bring you back down to earth.
put you back down to earth.
That's Coyle. Coyle came into this game, Coach, knocking down 4 3-pointers. Remember, he only played in 3 games so far. This is his 4th game. I bet it's his 2nd 3-pointer this game.
And he's looking fine out here thus far as well, Coach.
Yeah, he knocked all his free throws down. I mean, he's doing some quality things.
He got 11 points tonight with limited minutes.
Yeah. Got to still here.
We talked to his dad, and his dad said he surmised that he might play about 15 or so minutes, 20.
Yeah.
I think he might have edged that over that,
Right,
considering they probably needed him as much more in this game as they could use him
Right.
to no avail. What?
Right. Got 2:20 left in the final stanza here, and Short, Coach, is you better watch out. He might have you on the floor.
Yeah, you might touch earth.
Like Short likes big guys on him. Like he likes it. Sharp crossover. Lele, unable to go down. Rebound by Davion Jackson. Shot clock violation.
We have wholesale substitutions here for the Kingston Tigers.
2:01 to play, Coach.
And now Colonie takes a timeout. Full timeout by Colonie.
We got 2:01 to go. 72-52.
Kingston quieted this gym real early.
Back to live action. Here to close out this game here. We got 2:01 to play. 72-52. Coach, we mentioned Schenectady. Schenectady been balling pretty well, Coach. They took a hammer into Bethlehem, but other than that, Coach, they've been playing really well. Had a couple close games. They pulled them out. So they're much improved this year. Gillen much improved this year. Averill Park is taking a little slide this year.
Yep.
Columbia's decent. Burnt Hill's still in the bottom. Albany High's still in the bottom. But the other teams are still trying to find their way.
I think one of the things that's important when you're having a season like this is that you're going through the identifying factors, right? Because we know in high school basketball, components change, parts change with juniors, seniors moving on, so forth and so on. So right now you're just trying to find what chemistry, what works for you, where your team at, which I need to improve, what you need to do different. So, and speaking of, this is why you see sometimes where teams come on strong later on because they find their identity and find their chemistry and get going.
Right.
So even teams that's at the top, we talk about Shin, we talk about what we know Shin, Green Tech, they got to make sure they grow as the season progresses.
Exactly.
That's important. You got to grow.
That's right. Left hand Lele with the floater, That was by Amir Rolay. It's garbage time now here, Coach.
Yeah, so speaking of Colonie, this is one of these games that you got to see where you at and see can you grow from it and learn from it. It's all about growth.
Oh, Coach, you did the Kobe right there, Coach.
Sure did.
Like Kobe Bryant in that shot. Colonie 54, Kingston 74. Coach Welder of Kingston, Coach, been in that stance all game.
All game.
He wasn't worried at all. Got a foul here.
Yeah, he acted like he had not a care in the world.
No.
And when you have a team that goes out and gives you a 16, 17-point lead to open up the quarter, helps with those cares.
Yeah, so true. Dumps it down to the sophomore. Sophomore too strong. Drives it in, draws a foul, counter bucket.
Now, a case in point, now you see the Kingston team, and we know what you said earlier, like you mentioned, they have a lack of size. So you have a sophomore like Chris Whitaker, who probably isn't really varsity ready at this time.
Right.
However, this is the good opportunity where a guy like him gets some meaningful minutes here against the team, don't have to be asked to do much, and can grow in the process.
Yes. I know a lot of coaches, not a lot of guys, but a few coaches, Coach, bring up guys that there's no need to bring them up.
I
don't get it.
When my motto is your sneakers got to touch the floor. So if you're bringing a guy up, very seldom you see a situation where a guy can be brought up because you just want him to have that feel of what it is and playing against the team varsity in practice, and you see some special things for him. And you may want to sacrifice a year or so for something that's such as that. So sometimes that can be commendable, but there's other times when you move guys up and their lack of playing actually can hurt them and work in reverse.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's right. We got a 74 56 advantage here for Kingston, Coach. It wasn't even close all game. Soon the jump ball went up, Kingston just ran away with it with their transitional defense and their long-range three-point shooting. It was really a game that Kingston controlled from start to finish.
Facts.
Okay, Coach, we're going to end it here. Colonie, 56, Kingston, 74. Umoja 2 TV Sportscast, signing out. Umoja 2 TV post-game report. We're here with the head coach, the winning coach of Kingston Tigers, Ron Keller. Coach, you guys came in here from start to finish to get it done. Was it about scouting, or was it just your players just that much better than everybody?
Well, I think scouting becomes a big part of what we do. We got a lot of game plan going with film and things like that. We knew who we were going to guard on the perimeter and press up on the perimeter and who we were going to give shots to. And we came out and got a lot of deflections early and got out and ran and shot the heck out of it early.
I noticed that you guys play together, too. That's one thing I noticed about your team right away. Short, your point guard, he's fantastic out there. All your guards, Patello can shoot it. Even the big guy there, well, he's not really big, but he's big for you, Royal. Talk to me about those guys and how they just play together and they share the rock so well.
Well, they've been playing together for a while, and they enjoy each other, and they have fun with each other. And when you do that and you're having fun on a court, good things happen, and you're going to share the ball, and you're going to make the extra pass, and you're not worried about who shoots the ball. You know?
So talk to me about, your season this year. You think you guys can make a run at another title, sectional title over there, or maybe even a state title with this type of team you got?
Well, that's the plan every year. Goal every year is to win your last game. So we came one game short last year in the Final Four. We want to keep winning. Right now we're 9-0 at the break, and we'll see how 220 treats us.
Now, one last question before I let you go. You got Troy. You come up here to Troy to play them, the Flying Horses, in Troy High School, I believe, on the 28th of January. Talk to me about that game. What your thoughts about that game?
Greg's a good coach. He'll have a good game plan for us. Obviously, he's probably got both these games on film, and he'll do a good job preparing for us. And we'll do the same with them. I know they're a young team, but they're going to be physical, and they're going to scrap and be very athletic. But like I said, Greg's a really good coach.
Coach, 9-0 for the 2019 season. You could take that going into the new year anytime.
Absolutely. We said, when we got to 6-0, every day was one more game, and then when we got to coming into this weekend, we were like, let's finish this year off 9-0 and see what we can do. We were definitely under the radar early because we lost pretty much our whole team. Shaquan was the only starter coming back from last year, and Brady came off the bench, but we lost our whole squad that went to the state Final Four last year. So, people definitely didn't think we were going to be much, and guys have improved and gotten better and starting to step up, and I like how we're defending, and speed kills. We're extremely fast, and we can shoot the ball.
I saw in that game that you guys had a lot of transitional baskets. Is that the goal for you guys, to get out in the open floor and look to create and get open shots?
Well, we've been hoping for that all year. This is the first game that we've got a lot of transition buckets. In the first half, we got a lot. We haven't been getting a lot of transition buckets. We've been grinding out defensive possessions and scoring on the offensive end and shooting it probably even a little better than we shot it today for 4 quarters. Second half, we really didn't make many buckets. But overall, if we can get out on a break and push it on a break, definitely want to.
Now, halftime, when you're up with a sizable lead like that and you're going to halftime, what is your message to your kids to keep them grounded?
Well, you're just trying to talk about what the other team might do to you, what you're going to do in the second half, worry about ourselves, keep our composure, things like that. Like you said, stay grounded and just stay confident. And, games like that are hard, especially when you got a lead like that and you're trying to make rotations. We definitely didn't play as good a second half as we played the first half, but give them a little credit. They didn't fall down and give up. They kept fighting back.
So in a game like that, this is my final question. A game like that, what do you work on? Fourth quarter, you're up by a sizable amount. What is going through your mind as a coach? Maybe we need to work on and prepare for our next game, our season.
Well, more than anything today was trying to get these guys out of there and keep them healthy and get some other guys some more minutes, especially in that fourth quarter, and try to just get out of here and move on to the 2020 season.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Congratulations, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
The Umoja 2 TV postgame report. I'm here with Brady Short, the point guard for Kingston Tigers. Brady, you played wonderful out there tonight. Your aggressiveness, your ability to attack the basket, your ability to shoot the jump shot, your ability to pass the ball when you know your shot's not there. Talk to me about how your play, how you developed your style of play.
You know, my jump shot wasn't there tonight, and that's usually consistent, and I knew it wasn't there from the beginning of the game, so I felt like to get involved I had to, go to the rim, and when they were collapsing on me, find my shooters on the outside, and they were knocking them down.
Now, you played on a fabulous team last year. What was that experience like playing with those guys that are older than you? Did you learn a lot from the guys?
Absolutely. I was always relying on them because they were much older than me, and we always had a kid, Brian Moore, and he was the go-to guy, and we all relied on him. And this year it's different. Like, everybody's contributing, and it's just a team effort.
So talk to me about, coming up here in Section 2, getting 2 wins against Gilliland and Colonie. Talk to me about how that feels and what that do for your confidence of your team.
It feels great for us. We know we're a good team, and we know this is a good section. And to come here and get 2 wins, it's really a confidence booster coming back into league play next week.
Now, you come back up in a few more weeks, the 28th to play against Troy High. What are your thoughts about Troy High?
They're a good team. They went to the Final Four last year, and we're going to play them tough, and they're going to play us tough, so we'll see.
So I alluded in our Sportscast that your name is short, but you play very tall. Talk to me about being the general of this team and how you keep everybody involved by yet getting yours, and you guys stay grounded and you guys play within a nice system with one another.
It's a team effort. There's 5 guys always on the court at a time, and when coach subs them in, it's the next man up. And I like to keep our team together and get everyone involved because it's a team sport, and to do that helps us win.
So how do you guys reload after a year? We talked to coach. He said you basically lost everybody from that fabulous run you had last year, and now you're reloading. How is that working out in the chemistry-wise for you guys? Obviously, it's working good. You're 9-0.
Yep. A lot of people were doubting us because we had such a good team last year, and a lot of key pieces left us. So it's more of like we got to prove people wrong, and that's what we do. Everybody on the team, they know their role, and it helps us.
Well, good job and congratulations the rest of the way. Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Umoja 2 TV post-game report. I'm here with Shaquan Royal. Man, you played big in there, man. I noticed one thing about you in that game, man. You're a little feisty out there. You know what I mean? You had a little banter going on with the other team bench. I seemed like during that game. What's that all about? Talk to me about that.
I try to do that every game, so it keep my energy going throughout the whole game type stuff. That's why. Now,
I noticed that you do a lot of things for this team, man. You rebounded, you block shots, you can score the ball, you can dribble, drive. Talk to me about your game and your style of play, how you like to play.
I wanted to just come up this year and do a whole bunch of everything, including scoring. Last year we went to the New York State Final Four. I was a starting point guard, but I was more of a get rebounds, assists, steals, do everything else other than scoring. So this year I wanted to pick up scoring plus add on a little bit of that.
Okay. What does a win like this do for your program?
Just a good win, great energy going into the next year.
So last year you guys lost a lot with that fabulous run you had last year, and now you come in and fill in some shoes. How's that been, and was you looking forward to this opportunity?
Yes. Honestly, I've been looking forward to this opportunity since my freshman year. I wanted to come up, but obviously I couldn't because they had a whole bunch of other stars. So it's just I'm happy I'm up here doing it now.
Now, how do you feel about being a catalyst of the team now? You talked about, couldn't wait to get up here. Now you're here, and you're showing why you need to be here. How do you feel about being a catalyst of this team and taking on another fabulous run, possibly a championship run?
I try to do everything and just keep everything within the team, have the team doing everything with me. So just everything. I don't know.
You do a good job. Talk to me about what your mindset is on the court when you're coming out there and your competitive spirit that you bring to the court.
I start the game off. I like to play a lot of defense to get the game started. That's how I like to start my games off. I didn't want to tell y'all that secret, though. That's why I didn't want to say that part yet. But I like to start the game off with defense so I get the energy going from my rest of my teammates to pick up the energy.
That's an excellent job, man. We thank you for having you on the show, and good job, and congratulations, and good luck the rest of the way.